2009 and reached the 300 win mark in 2018. Lyle Tipton working on Boyer, and he's able to lean inside for a little too. Lyle Tip stripped out of his hands, finds Ryan Rachik, who had the ball hit as he went up with it, couldn't finish, and Mark Rachik on the follow puts it in. Massey, a player that has been part of this Golden Tornadoes program for many seasons, finds Lyle Tipton, and the awkward angle doesn't faze Lyle Tipton. Pass deflected and nearly taken away by Gartley, but Massey keeps it alive. Massey head fakes and scoops and scores. An 8-0 start. Pivoting on Bomar. Good defense by Nick Bomar, and the turnaround jump shot comes up short. Centrone changing direction, stepping back, and he gets the roll. Marco Centrone and Ryan. So Mark and Ryan Rachik and Lyle and Trevor Tipton. Gartley, the up and under. Oh, talk about carving out some space for 2 points. And Blaine. Gartley, who runs the floor tremendously well. Boyer rises above the defense. Yes! Simon Boyer with a big triple that pulls his team back within one after a slow start for the Cougars. Now on a 7-0 run. And Trevor Tipton silences the crowd with that pull-up jumper. Triplett has also checked in for Geneva. Smith steps out, long three, and it's good for Isaiah Smith. The Golden Tornadoes. And now Smith coming away with a steal. Smith, the 1-on-2, leaning, scooping, and scoring. Out in the corner, long three off the mark by Triplett. As the triple in the corner, no good. Chatham comes back down. Smith with the quick trigger. Yes! Isaiah Smith rattling in a big three. And the great patience out front. Tries getting the step, couldn't lean it in. And it's taken down by Famera. Up ahead is Centrone. Sidesteps, goes up, and he gets it a rattle in. Now it's Coach Jeff Santasero that has to call the timeout. Chatham leads by 9. Great patience down low by Ryan Rachik. And he's able to muscle himself in for a bucket from Gannon. And immediately in his first season with Geneva, named to the All-PAC second team at the end of the year. Simon Boyer with the answer on the other end. Looking for the angle. The awkward leaner off the mark. And it's Nathan Tabay that secures the rebound. Gartley looking for a spot. Fading away. And he's able to put it through. Blaine Gartley coming off a 15-point performance last week against Waynesburg. Famera from the logo. Oh, man, that was a deep one. If that one had gone in, this place would have exploded. Conley keeps it alive. Centrone in the deep corner. You betcha! Nothing but nylon for the Grove City, Pennsylvania native. Ryan Rachik pivoting. Leaning in on Nick Bomar, and he's finding a little bit of space. Great job by Ryan Rachik, and there's it free. Leaning in on Nick Bomar. Doesn't get it to fall through. Ball hits the floor, and Nick Famera comes away with it. Chatham has no numbers, so Famera backs it out. Famera, head fakes, serves it off glass and in. Nick Famera. Massey spinning in transition. What a smooth move. Couldn't finish. A dollar move, but a 2-cent finish from Isaac Massey, and the Cougars come back down the other end. Famera stops, leans, yes! Nick Famera, the 1 foot off-balance leaner. And you gotta love the body control from Nick Famera. Famera, a local product from Baldwin High School, as Lyle Tipton soars his way into the paint for two. Peyton Triplett is checked in for Geneva. Trevor Tipton pulls up and puts it in. Trevor Tipton changes direction, stops, pulls, too short, and Conley with a big man rebound, ball fakes, leans, and he scores. Mike, approaching 6 minutes to play. Dump inside for Bomar, and he scores. Blaine Gartley again with tremendous vision, finding Nick Bomar. 5.5 to play in the opening half, 35-21. Conley stepping through, and he gets the friendly roll. Mike Conley. Trevor Tipton pulling up, short corner, yes. Trevor Tipton showing off the skills in the lead, stepping back over Massey, off the mark, and Bomar able to keep it alive. Great hustle by Nick Bomar. Cintrone, ball fakes, pulls up, nothing but net for Marco Cintrone. Chick finds Triplet. Good ball movement here by Geneva. Trevor Tipton pulls up, and he gets the rattle. Oh, man, talk about a friendly touch there by Trevor Tipton, and it's 3 more opportunities, second chance opportunities Geneva's had. Raychick swimming through the lane and going off glass. Beautiful move by Ryan Raychick again on the shot clock. Ryan Raychick steps back, elevates off the bottom of the backboard, did not hit the rim. Shot clock doesn't reset. Trevor Tipton notices that, and he's not fazed by the time running out. Trevor Tipton with a huge triple. Slips. Cintrone with 1 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Too short. And the game clock stopped for a moment. Gartley fired it up. Famera on the loose rebound, and he puts it in at the buzzer. Nick Famera. Right place, right time. Backing down on Massey. Boyer having a tough time handling it. Composes himself and puts in a cool, smooth jump shot. And signs his second personal foul. A little confusion from that first half, folks. It was announced that it was a foul against Nick Bomar. However, it was called against Nick Famera. So a little confusion. We're sorting it out here. And there's nothing that needs to be sorted out when Simon Boyer lets it fly from 3. As Geneva looking for an answer. Trevor Tipton. Down low. The turnaround hook shot's good for Trevor Tipton, as he's trying to get his Golden Tornadoes going here offensively. Scoring with 15 points, followed by Lyle Tipton with 8. And it's back-to-back triples for Simon Boyer. Boyer waking up from downtown, and he's got the Cougar Den rocking. And Lyle Tipton on the other end, gliding his way in for 2. Took a hard fall, but he's back up and all right. 49-37, Chatham leads by 12. Gartley, fancy ball handling, and he goes up off glass. Boyer rips, goes, can't finish. Little contact going to the tin, no whistle. Mark Raychick shuffles it. Lyle Tipton goes up, and he finishes through contact plus the foul. 2, and Nick Famera with 2. So, again, it was announced that Nick Bomar had committed a foul in the first half, but it was actually given to Nick Famera as Jonathan Berdovich. Ryan Raychick working on Nick Bomar, and with ease he goes over top of Nick Bomar. Coming off a 22-point scoring performance last week against Waynesburg. Berdovich, another one. You betcha! Jake Berdovich. Trevor Tipton stops in the lane, goes up, can't finish, and it's tapped back in by Trevor Tipton. Tipton using that 6'4" frame of his. Half, Chatham with a slim 2-point lead after leading by as many as 16 here. Smith steps out for 3. You betcha! Isaiah Smith steps out, and with just a little sliver of room, elevates atop the defense. Ryan Raychick looking inside. Great backdoor cut by Mark Raychick, and he scores off glass. Raychick to Raychick, the connection is true. Berdovich. Mark Raychick gets bumped. Bucket. And the foul in the second half. Lyle Tipton working on Boyer. Wraps around, and he gets a little space to score. Geneva looking to answer right back here and extend their lead. Lyle Tipton going around Boyer, and again. Lyle Tipton. Cintrone, it had hit off the rim, causing the shot clock to get turned off, and then the game clock actually stopped for a second as Ryan Raychick. Famera pulls up and puts it in. Nick Famera with no hesitation. And a takeaway by Cintrone. Berdovich chasing, Cintrone leaning, and he scores in transition. Coast to coast, raining from the Cougar bench. Ryan Raychick stepping through. Harm and the bucket for Ryan Raychick. And he can't do so as it rattles in and out, and Boyer skies out of nowhere for the rebound. Boyer left wide open. And why would you do that? Because Simon Boyer will make you pay. His third three of the second half. 4 of 5 from three. He wants another. He fires it. Oh, nothing but net for Simon Boyer. Lyle Tipton goes across the paint, doesn't finish, and Nick Famera snatches it. Simon Boyer. Smith, ball fakes, fires. Nothing but nylon for Isaiah Smith. And it's absolutely pouring threes here at the Cougar Den. Boyer left wide open, penetrates, leans, and puts it in. A new career high for Simon Boyer, up to 23 points. Down to 9 to shoot. Down to 7, Gartley changing direction. Finds Bomar, left wide open. Nick Bomar continuing the offensive output as the threes are firing here at the Den for the Cougars. 6 to play. And it dribbles off the foot of Mark Raychick. Gartley with a head of steam. Goes up, and Triplett comes back into the play, but Centrone cleans it up on the miss. Great hustle by Peyton Triplett to get back and try and disrupt that shot early on in this 2022 year. Shuffled inside for Bomar. The power dribble and the finish over top of Mark Raychick. Lyle Tipton backing down on Conley, finding space and taking advantage of that positioning down low, and Lyle Tipton is so good. Him and Ryan Raychick regaining the reins here, up by 14. Ryan Raychick working down low, spins and scores over Nick Bomar. Ryan Raychick half spins, leaning in on Nick Bomar, draws the foul and the bucket as start the PAC conference schedule off to a strong 2-0 start. Geneva looking to keep their perfect streak alive, but they're going to have a hard time doing that when that man right there, Marco Centrone, gets going from deep. PAC title team that Chatham put together in Coach Richards' first season at the helm. Nick Bomar comes up empty on the front end of the 1-and-1. There's Mark Raychick backing his way down and getting into the hole with ease as he took full advantage of Isaiah Smith, who's playing with 4 fouls currently. Ryan Raychick from 3. Way too short, and Gartley secures the rebound. Kicks ahead in transition. Smith with ease, and he scores. 49 seconds to play. Lyle Tipton with a nice ball fake. Doesn't finish the pull-up. It gets into the hands of Isaiah Smith. Beautiful baseball pass up ahead to Centrone. And it's right on the money for Centrone. Up to 22 points is the senior from Grove City.